Hello everybody. Today I'm going to draw comic characters which I will never use because to draw comics is very exhausting. Tried it, made too much details, even made an Instagram account for that comic and never uploaded a thing except one bad illustration. But yeah, today I'm going to draw some more characters, or actually just trying to practice drawing people in a comic kind of style. And I already drew some, so actually I always draw someone, then I think of what they can do, what they are, then give them a name. This man looks kind of like a fish. He's going to look like a fish, that is that. And I actually don't know what to talk about randomly. But one thing I can say is that don't overthink stuff. Like, just draw them. With these characters, how's that? I tried to draw a comic. It didn't work out. I didn't continue doing it. I just stopped. It's still in the process. So, I don't know when there's going to be a comic, which I did. I like looking at comics. That's why I want to draw things like that. But maybe I don't have the skills yet to do a comic. But how's that? Practice and having fun with art is actually the thing you should have. And I think I'm going to talk about the movie Jurassic Park because I watched it, I don't know, the last week. I watch movies right now, not in one go. I watch it like when I eat. So in the morning when I have breakfast, I watch like 20 minutes of a movie. Then I do something. Then for lunch, I again watch a part of a movie for 20 minutes. And now you can see me trying to write business because I couldn't figure out how to write it. I didn't know, and then I thought about the word busy, and then I realized business is written like this. So a little bit embarrassing. I hope you enjoy my confusion about how to write business. And then maybe in the evening I finish the movie, or I just don't finish the movie. So, Jurassic Park 1. I liked it. I get the hype. It's not a bad movie. It's just sometimes very frustrating. And I get that the directors were like, I know it's frustrating at this moment, but we have to do this because it's the most logical thing, because those are dinosaurs and they can do that even though they maybe don't have a real mind. They can do that. I get that. I really get it. It's just frustrating. So, my review on the first one, it's good. I liked it. Still think that this old man with his grandchildren are very stupid, and that the girl is very stupid. But I probably would have done the same and would have screamed all the time. But when someone tells me not to scream like 5 times in a row, shouldn't I get that I shouldn't scream? Still, I get that it's a little kid and she's traumatized for her whole life. But, like, don't scream! I don't know. I think it was so much pressure that everyone said this is a good movie that I was like, I have to find something that's not good about it. And I have never seen it, and it's a very old movie, which makes it also very difficult when you have now those very good looking movies. But it's a good movie, and it also still looks very good for that it's when did it come out? I don't know. I think in the 90s. I think 1997 or something like that. Yeah, still good movie. Can't say anything about that. The second Jurassic Park is very boring. I didn't even finish it because you have the scenario, this old stupid man who not only made one island with dinosaurs on it, you have two islands, a second island with dinosaurs on it. I didn't really get why, because I don't know, they did breeding on there. We'll let them breed themselves. I don't know. Didn't got that part. And then he wants a team of researchers to go there and prove that there are dinosaurs still, and that he's not lying about it or something like that. I don't really get that. But again, I think it's very stupid that people still go there. Because, didn't you watch the first movie? It's like stupid. And as me as a person, I would never want a world with dinosaurs in it. That's just terrifying. Because when dinosaurs were alive, there were no people. So I don't know. There were no people, and there weren't. Yeah, everyone ate everyone. It kind of reminds me of The Lion King, the circle of life. The herbivores eat plants. The carnivores eat the herbivores. They die. The carnivores also eat the carnivores. They die. They become plants, or actually nurture for plants, so they become plants. And the herbivores again eat the plants. Now I think of Jurassic Park as The Lion King, but a way more brutal way of The Lion King. And there's no lions, which actually I like The Lion King way more. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the second movie. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Because they know. I think the only good thing in that movie is Jeff Goldblum. I think that. I also watched the Jeff Goldblum series on Disney Plus while I was watching Jurassic Park. Actually, I switched between those two, and I have to say, Jeff Goldblum is literally such a spirit animal. I don't know why, he just is. Yeah, the only good thing about the second Jurassic Park movie for me is Jeff Goldblum. I think that you can kind of know that in the Jurassic Park movies they won't kill kids. So when I watched the first one, I was like, okay, those kids will not get in danger because they won't kill them. But it was like still a little bit of a surprise what's gonna happen, what's happening, blah blah. In the second movie, how sad, I didn't finish it. I don't know how it ends. I hope the character of Jeff Goldblum didn't die. Maybe when I'm bored, I'm gonna watch the ending. But didn't finish it. And then in the second movie, there's also a kid. And then I'm like, when I first saw that kid, I was like, alright, she's gonna do something stupid. But she's not gonna be killed because they probably won't kill a child. Because that would be very stupid. I think you can kill a child, but if you ever. I realized that when I watched that Jurassic Park. In every movie where a child is not like diseased and has like sickness, they won't really kill a child. Or if it's not just a movie with kids, they won't kill a child. Because I think that's nothing you can do in movies. Someone just shooting a child or a dinosaur eating a child. I think maybe then you have to do an age thing that only 16 and above can watch the movie. Otherwise, there won't be a child killed in the movie. And I'm not speaking of horror movies because I don't like them. I think they are unnecessary. And why do people even like horror movies? So yeah, I knew the child would not be killed. I still don't know if it was killed or something like that. But I still think it's a very stupid movie. I didn't know what was going on, and I didn't know why anyone would want to go where dinosaurs are if they know that the Jurassic Park, because they apparently know the story of that, but they just don't believe it, which is stupid. It's like In Your Name. I don't know if you watched it. It's a Chinese animation movie. Asian. I don't know if it's Chinese or if it's Japanese or something like that. Didn't do my research. The girl screams something that's gonna happen and then it happens partially and still the people don't believe her. I think that's very stupid. Because when something, okay, you can say when nothing happened yet. I'm trying not to spoil. You can say, alright, I don't believe you. That's not gonna happen. That's impossible. Why would you know that? And then when something happens, which the kid said or the girl said, why the people still don't believe her? Because something happened. No one could ever tell, which was so impossible and not imaginable. Why wouldn't the other thing that she said happen too? I don't get adults. Maybe at one point I'm gonna be the same adult, but have trust in your children. Not in Jurassic Park. Don't do what the children say. Do what anyone who's a dinosaur expert says. Do that, because otherwise you're gonna get killed. And actually, I think that's stupid to go to dinosaurs. You deserve to be killed. Not because I want people to be killed. I just don't understand why that's stupid to get there, even though you know the story. Yeah, so don't know what happens. I think the movie, it's just boring because you only be like, it's stupid. Why are they there? It's so stupid. Especially when you watch the first Jurassic Park. You're like, it has a point. It's like something new. They experienced that it was a bad idea. But in a second, it's just bad ideas over bad ideas over bad ideas. Why would you do that? Why do you hate yourself so much that you do that? And now that I ranted about the second Jurassic Park movie, I have to say something about the third also. And I have to say, I didn't yet watched Jurassic World because Netflix doesn't have it. Netflix doesn't have it. Yeah, Amazon Prime doesn't have it. I would have to buy it. And Disney Plus doesn't have anything of Jurassic. Yeah, so I didn't yet watch that. But Amazon Prime has the second Jurassic World one. When I do this, I want to watch every movie after the other, except it's like Jurassic Park 2. It's not good, and it's boring, and I don't want to waste my time with such a movie. It's exhausting. You're just watching it and you're like, can it be over now? No. So stupid. Did not like it. And then Jurassic World 3. It's like, okay, they did a stupid thing. They still, for the first 10 minutes or half an hour, was like, still, you all deserve to die. Except that one guy, because he didn't want to come here. But you all deserve to die. Except the child. Which you only realized that, there's a child. But I was like, oh, not another Jurassic Park movie. But okay. It's good. It's actually good. It has a story. It has a reason why they're there. It's not like the second Jurassic Park movie where you're like, why are you here? It makes no sense. Just bomb the whole island. Makes no sense. That's why I don't like the second Jurassic Park movie. It's boring. And then in the third one, spoiler alert a little bit, they have to rescue the child, and I was like, I still don't like the parents of the child. It's still, they saved it. They were great parents. They looked for it, which is great. But the child was so much smarter than his parents. So much smarter, which is kind of sad. Yeah, I just didn't like the parents, especially because the dinosaur man, I'm just gonna call him like that. You will know who I mean when you watched it. Said he doesn't want to land here. You cannot land here because it's dangerous. And he didn't land there. And then he wakes up and he's like, don't do that, that's a bad idea. Then there comes a dinosaur. Then they want to fly away. Then they cannot fly away because there's a dinosaur and they crashed with the dinosaur. So they're stuck. And at that point I was like, oh no, I don't like it. Couldn't they just fly away and it could be over? But I think I just thought of that because I still had the Jurassic Park 2 movie in my head and it was so boring. I'm so sorry whoever made that, but it's very boring. Why did you produce that? It was not necessary to do that. I heard someone say that Jurassic World 2 is like Jurassic Park 2, which I hope is not, because Chris Pratt is in it. And I like that actor. I really like him in Guardians of the Galaxy. Makes it fun. I don't think I ever watched that many movies with Chris Pratt. I think every movie he's in, I'm like, oh, he's in it, this one, and I'm like, I never watched a movie with him in a movie thing. Yeah, I think that's more of my rant about Jurassic Park 2. It was more of a praise for every other movie. And just being like, don't watch Jurassic Park 2. It's just, you probably could live without watching the second one. Actually, what I wanted to talk about today was, again, about toilet paper. But it would have been a very, very, very short scene. And just because I'm right in the thing, I know I only made 4 expressions, but I couldn't think of any other. And I'm very limited and I'm very bad at it, and they all look the same, they just have slight differences. I think there are 7 main expressions a person can have, which is sadness, happiness, angry, surprise, desperate, and 2 more. I can't think of them, but I know I only did half the expressions. Shock is maybe 1. I don't know. But I didn't make all of the expressions, which I want to practice, and I'm gonna practice, and maybe I'm gonna make a video on it. What was it? Oh yeah, toilet paper. I don't understand why you have perfume toilet paper, and most of my time I'm on Pinterest right now, which sometimes it's good days, sometimes it's bad days. It depends on what I searched the other day. When I watch too many of those stupid Troom or 5-minute hacks videos, they appear on my feed and I actually don't like them. I just watch them because I watch so much, and when I'm at that point that I watch them, it's actually over for me to watch through Pinterest. I've seen a post where there was like put essential oil in the middle of your toilet paper to have a refreshing scent. And I get that you would have perfumed toilet paper to make your toilet, restroom, whatever, smell good. But I would not like to put perfumed toilet paper, especially perfume, to my bottom, because I've heard it's a very sensitive place, and putting perfume there would not be a great choice, I think. So instead of putting perfume in it, why don't you just perfume the roll so that it makes a good scent and not perfume all of it? It doesn't have to be soaked, it just has to be perfumed. And with this plastic rubber thing on it, it would probably be sealed and the smell would be contained, and you still would have a good smelling toilet. And I probably will try this hack because it sounds very good, and you can choose the essential oil and choose the scent you want your bathroom to smell like, which sounds very good. And I probably will do that with either lavender or some citrusy fragrance. Can't decide. I don't have that many essential. I have a lot of essential oils. I don't need to lie. Yeah, that was the toilet paper rant. I think a lot about toilet paper because I think a lot when I'm on the toilet. Already discussed this. If you want to hear more about my toilet paper, somewhere there's gonna be a link which you can click. And I actually think that's all for this video. This is just all what I drew, packed together. And I gave him a little girl and I drew it as well, but I didn't draw it as well. And I like to give them, like, all my characters which I've drawn so far are the same because I hate to draw evil characters. Even the evil characters are good. I don't like evil characters. I like to have a good world. I don't like evil characters. I like to have a good world and everyone being happy and nice, which is, it's not the best ideal world and it would be a bad author. That's probably why I also would not be the best to make comics. So, but I think when you give them like a character and traits and what they like, what they don't like, what they do, what they want to be, what past they had, you can like build your character better and maybe draw it. And I still am trying to do facial expressions, and at the end I realized that I drew the nose wrong all the time because in the beginning he looked like a fish, and then when I drew the expressions, he just looked different. He didn't look like a fish anymore. But yeah, if you liked my chitty chat about Jurassic Park and why I don't like it, why I liked it, more like why I don't like it, give it a like. Leave a comment if you want me to talk about anything you want to hear about. And if you want to see more of my sketching, art, anything, subscribe. And I will hear you in the next time. Bye bye!